If the zodiac signs fought their opposite signs, who would win? Let's find out. Our first two opposites we have are going to be Aries and Libra. Now, Libra is a fierce competitor. Much respect. But Aries, my stars, you better start running. Next, we have Taurus and Scorpio. Babes, I love you, Taurus, but Scorpio is devouring. Like, run for your lives. Call 911 immediately. Next, we have Gemini and Sagittarius. Now, this one would not result in a physical fight. It would result in a yapping fest. They would be arguing. You could hear it from the next continent over. Gemini wins. Next up, we have Cancer and Capricorn. Now, Cancer is going to try to twist Capricorn's mind, but Capricorn is not going to let them have that, so Capricorn. Next, we have Aquarius and Leo. Now, both of these signs want to be stars one day, but who's going to be the star? Leo. Next, we have Pisces versus Virgo. Now, I love you, Pisces, but let me hold your hand when I say this. Virgo is devouring this. This is what would happen if Gemini fought all the zodiac signs. First, we have Gemini versus Aries. Ooh, this is close, but it's going to be Aries. Next, we have Gemini and Taurus. That's going to be Gemini. Love you, Taurus, but... Now we have Gemini and Cancer. Now, this is a really close matchup, but Gemini just takes it. Next is Gemini versus Leo. Now, Leo just matches Gemini's freak, if you know what I mean, so Leo. Next, we have Gemini versus Virgo. Now, Virgo usually is a really hard hitter, but Gemini can get into their mind, so Gemini. Next, we have Gemini and Libra. Now, this is going to be a close one as well, but this one's going to be Gemini. Now we have Gemini and Scorpio. Oh my gosh, this fight is tough, but I'm going to go with Scorpio. Now we have Gemini and Sagittarius. Again, a real close fight, Gemini. Now we have Gemini and Capricorn. I don't think this one is even close. This is Capricorn. Next we have Gemini and Aquarius. We'll go with Aquarius. And our last one is Gemini and Pisces. I'm gonna go with Gemini. Okay, Gemini ate that up. Comment down below which sign you want to see fight all the zodiacs next. This is what would happen if Aries fought all of the zodiac signs. First up, we have Aries and Taurus. R.I.P. Taurus, I'm so sorry. Next, we have Aries and Gemini is not about to let Aries slide, so Gemini. Next, we have Aries versus Cancer. R.I.P. Cancer, you will be missed. Now we have Aries versus Leo. This is an extremely competitive one. Aries wins and Leo goes crazy. Now we have Aries versus Virgo. This is also a really close one, Virgo. Now we have Aries versus Libra. This one gets very heated. It's a long fight, Aries. Now we have the bombshell of the season, Aries versus Scorpio. You do not want to mess with these two. I'm actually going to go with Scorpio. Now we have Aries versus Sagittarius, Aries. Now we have Aries versus Capricorn. Now I usually go with Capricorn on these things, but Aries. Now we have Aries versus Aquarius. I'm surprisingly actually going to go with Aquarius on this. And last, but certainly not least, we have Aries and Pisces. Pisces gives Aries a run for their money, but overall, Aries. Let me know in the comments which sign you want to see fight all the zodiacs next. Welcome back to yet another Zodiac murder mystery. Which one of the signs died? Capricorn! Well, everyone say goodbye to Capricorn. Okay, but who was Capricorn last seen with? Taurus, their fellow Earth sign. Okay. We're gonna get straight into it. Who is gonna be our investigator and help us crack this case? Libra! Libra is gonna solve this case so easily. They can read people. Their first suspect of the night is actually gonna be Scorpio. I agree, Scorpio is giving shady. But Scorpio is not the only suspect. The second suspect's gonna be Leo. Okay, I agree. So we have Leo and Scorpio as our suspects, but who does Libra end up arresting? Virgo! Okay. You know, I could actually see Virgo clocking Capricorn, but who is the actual murderer? Pisces? I am in actual shock. But who knew that Pisces was the murderer? Libra knew that Pisces was the murderer and they were the investigator? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is tea. The last question is going to be who gets revenge for Capricorn? Okay, let's see it. Gemini! Gemini said, oh my gosh, let me clock them. So Gemini came and saved the day. Ooh. This is what would happen if Scorpio fought all of the zodiac signs. First up, we have Scorpio and Aries. Now, these two signs do not play. I'm actually going to go with Aries. Next up, we have Scorpio versus Taurus. Now, I love you, Taurus, but Scorpio's winning. Now we have Scorpio versus Gemini. Now, Gemini is going to give Scorpio a run for their money, but ultimately Scorpio wins. Next, we have Scorpio and Cancer. I'm actually going to go with Cancer on this one. Cancer can just, twist their mind to anger Scorpio. Next, we have Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio wins, and Leo is enraged that they lost. Next, we have Scorpio versus Virgo. This is a real close one. I'm actually going to go with Virgo. Next, we have Scorpio versus Libra. Scorpio wins, and this is a shock, I know. Next, we have Scorpio versus Sagittarius, Scorpio. Now we have Scorpio versus Capricorn. I'm actually going to go with Capricorn. Capricorn is going to whoop Scorpio low-key. Now we have Scorpio versus Aquarius. I'm sticking with Scorpio. And finally, last but not least, Scorpio and Pisces, Scorpio. Love y'all. Let me know in the comments which sign you want to see fight all the Zodiacs next. One of the Zodiac signs was just kidnapped. Who has gone missing? Libra. Now that there's only 11 signs left, who was Libra last seen with? Sagittarius. Okay, this is definitely a little bit shady, but who's our investigator? Virgo. Okay, I think Virgo's gonna crack this case easy. Okay, Virgo is getting to work, wasting no time. Their first suspect's gonna be Aquarius. But Virgo's second suspect of the night is going to be Capricorn. So apparently Capricorn and Aquarius are giving shady. Virgo stayed up all night and they came to the conclusion they're going to arrest Leo. Leo has been arrested for the kidnapping of Libra. Let's see if Virgo was right though. The actual kidnapper was Scorpio. Scorpio was the actual kidnapper, but who knew about it and did not say a word? Cancer knew about it and kept their lips sealed. Alright, it's time to find out who our hero is. Who saves Libra? Taurus saves Libra and saves the day. Okay, comment down below which signs you want to see next. Oh my gosh, one of the Zodiac signs was just kidnapped. Who was it? Taurus? Taurus has been taken. Okay, but who were they last seen with? Cancer! Cancer has got to know something. Okay, who is gonna be our investigator? They're gonna help us find Bestie Taurus. Aquarius, great. Aquarius is gonna try their hardest to find Taurus. Who's their first suspect? Libra, okay. So Libra apparently is serving shady, but who is our second suspect? Leo, so Leo and Libra. Okay, so those two, they are not to be trusted, but who ends up getting arrested? Virgo. But it's time to find out who the actual kidnapper was. Capricorn! Capricorn kidnapped their fellow earth sign? Okay, but who knew about it? Scorpio knew and didn't say anything. And our last question of the day. Who saves Taurus, okay? Aries! Aries said, you're not about to kidnap my bestie Taurus. They busted in there, clocked that T, saved Taurus, and saved the day. Everyone say thank you, Aries. Today, I'm going to be ranking the 6 most toxic Zodiac pairings. In number 6, we have Pisces and Gemini. Pisces sadly likes to change how they are to fit other people's needs, and Gemini loves to make people change to how they fit their needs, so this is just toxic. In 5th, we have Cancer and Aquarius. Cancer is just too emotion-based, and Aquarius is too intellect-based. They cannot meet each other's needs. This is not opposites attract. In 4th, we have Capricorn and Libra. Now, I will say both of these signs are go-getters. They're gonna try to win gold, but the difference is Libra cares about other people for real, and Capricorn is just gonna make sure they win, and they'll do whatever it takes. In 3rd, we have Virgo and Sagittarius. Virgo likes to have a plan for 10 years in the future. Sagittarius does everything on a whim. These people fight constantly. Number 2, we have Leo and Scorpio. Leo is too proud to admit that they do anything wrong, and Scorpio is just gonna have to have their way, so this is toxic. And number 1, we have Aries and Taurus. This is like a bomb went off, okay? Ooh, there has been a Zodiac kidnapping. It's time to find out who got taken. Taurus! Oh my god. Okay, so we have gone from 12 signs to 11, but who was Taurus last seen with? Libra. Okay, Libra must know something. Okay, it's time to find out who our investigator is gonna be, who's gonna find Taurus. Gemini. Gemini said we're going to work together and find our bestie. Gemini has wasted no time pointing fingers, and their first suspect is Cancer. But they're not finished there. Their second suspect is going to be Aries. Okay, so we have our 2 suspects, but who does Gemini end up arresting? Pisces. Okay, so Pisces must have been real shady, but it's time to find out who the actual kidnapper was. Scorpio! Scorpio and Taurus are opposite signs, so this makes sense. But who knew about it and didn't say anything? Capricorn. Capricorn knew and said, not a soul. And our very last question for today is who ends up saving Taurus's life? Cancer ends up saving Taurus's life. Wow, this is just joyous. Wow, justice was served. Oh my gosh, one of the Zodiac signs was literally just found dead. Who was it? Aries! Oh my gosh, rest in peace. While Aries has been clocked, who found their body? Libra, okay. That must have been very traumatizing for Libra, but who was Aries last seen with? Taurus. Okay, this is really shady. Who is gonna be our investigator and crack the case, okay? Gemini. Gemini has great intuition. They are gonna find out who killed Aries. Gemini is not wasting any time. They're getting straight to work. Their first suspect is Libra, who found the body. Okay, this is making sense so far, but who is Gemini's second suspect? Virgo. Okay, so apparently Virgo has been being real shady, but who ends up getting arrested? Aquarius! Okay, Aquarius is hashtag behind the bars, but who's the actual murderer? Leo? Leo was the murderer the whole time. Oh my gosh, but who knew about it? Okay, who knew? Scorpio knew and didn't say anything. Leo and Scorpio were conspiring to get Aries killed, but who gets revenge? Okay, Gemini gets revenge. They clocked them. Okay, justice was served, I guess. This is who would win if the zodiac signs fought their opposite zodiac signs. First up, we have Aries versus Libra. Now, Aries is a complete hothead, but Libra is cunning and you don't expect them, so I'm gonna choose Libra. Next is Taurus and Scorpio. Now, Taurus is stubborn and they will not go down without a fight, but Scorpio isn't either. Scorpio is going to claw you if they have to. So I'm choosing Scorpio. Next is Gemini versus Sagittarius. Now, you do not want these two to be upset with you. It would be a horrible life for you. But anyways, I'm going to lean more towards Gemini because Gemini is very strategic and they know exactly what to do. Next is Cancer versus Capricorn. Capricorn on paper is someone that you do not want to mess with. But I think Cancer knows exactly what to do to make Capricorn upset. I think Cancer wins. Next is Leo and Aquarius. Leo is like this bright, shining sun, and Aquarius is the bane to that. They know exactly what to do to make Leo upset, but I'm actually still gonna stick with Leo. I think Leo wins. And last, we have Virgo and Pisces. Now, Virgo is someone that you do not want to make upset because they will never let go of that grudge. But I think Pisces wins this. Pisces is fierce, and they do not care about no grudge. I promise you that. Today, I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based off of how scared I would be if they were mad at me. Virgo's like a 3. They can hold a grudge like no other, and they will not like you unless you apologize. Libra's like a 6. They remember what you did as well. They remember it. Keep it locked and locked. Cancer's going to be like an 8. I would feel really bad because they are really emotional. Pisces is going to be like a 9. I would be scared. I feel bad a little bit, but not too much. Capricorn's like a 4. It's just the friendship's over. They're not going to do too much, but they're going to drop you forever. Gemini? A bomb factory. A bomb would literally drop. A nuclear-sized event would happen. Same with Scorpio. Scorpio, a tsunami. End of the world apocalypse. Aquarius is like a 7. I would feel bad, though, to be honest. Aries, a 5. World War III would strike. And Leo, I don't know if I agree with 10, but it's the last one I got, so I guess I'm going to put 10. Leo would be kind of interesting if they got mad at me. I'd be like, ooh, what's going on? But Gemini, Scorpio, and Virgo, ooh, say a prayer if they're mad at you. Welcome back to yet another Zodiac Awards ceremony. Our first award is going to be most iconic, and this is simply going to have to be Gemini. Next is going to be the sign that you just don't want to mess with. This is going to be Scorpio. Do not mess with them. Next is going to be the smartest sign. We're going to have to give that one to Aquarius. Trust their instincts. Next, we have the most charming sign. This is going to be Libra. They love to talk to people and make people feel warm. Next, we have the boldest zodiac, Aries. They are bold. Love that, though. The most funny is going to have to be Sagittarius. They know how to crack a joke. The most successful award is going to have to go to Virgo, because they know how to make a plan and put it into action. The best friend award is going to have to go to Taurus. They are extremely loyal. Love them. Of course, most popular is going to have to go to Leo. The prettiest is going to have to be Cancer. They know how to serve a look. Next, for most artistic, is going to have to be Pisces. And for our leader award, Capricorn. They're just a leader to all. Attention, everyone. One of the zodiac signs was just murdered. Who was it? Taurus. Everyone say rest in peace to Taurus. Okay, who was Taurus last seen with, though? Aquarius. This is very interesting. Okay, who's going to be our investigator? Leo. Leo is going to crack this case and solve the murder of Taurus. Leo wasted no time. They're starting to point fingers, and it lands on Cancer is their first suspect. But they're not finished with Cancer. Their second suspect of the night is going to be Pisces, both water signs. Okay, so we have Cancer and Pisces, but who does Leo end up arresting? Libra. Okay. So Libra gets hashtag locked up, but who is the actual murderer? Gemini! Gemini was the murderer the whole time, but who knew about it? Scorpio knew that Gemini was the murderer and kept their mouth shut. And our last question of the day, who gets revenge for bestie Gemini? Leo! Attention everyone, one of the zodiac signs was just murdered. Who was it? Taurus! Everyone say rest in peace to Taurus. Okay, who was Taurus last seen with though? Aquarius. This is very interesting. Okay, who's gonna be our investigator? Leo. Leo is gonna crack this case and solve the murder of Taurus. Leo wasted no time. They're starting to point fingers and it lands on Cancer is their first suspect. But they're not finished with Cancer. Their second suspect of the night is gonna be Pisces, both water signs. Okay, so we have Cancer and Pisces, but who does Leo end up arresting? Libra. Okay. So Libra gets hashtag locked up, but who is the actual murderer? Gemini! Gemini was the murderer the whole time, but who knew about it? Scorpio knew that Gemini was the murderer and kept their mouth shut. And our last question of the day, who gets revenge for bestie Gemini? Leo! Attention, one of the zodiac signs was just at the Zodiac Thanksgiving. Who was it? Cancer! Wow, Cancer just wanted that good homely cooked meal and they just got clocked. Okay, who were they last seen with? Leo! Leo? Wow, this is shady. Okay, so all the zodiac signs are like, oh my god, what do we do? But who is gonna be our investigator? Aries! Aries is gonna help crack this case, you know, but who is their first suspect gonna be? Aquarius. You know what? I agree. Aquarius is shady. But Aries was not finished there. Their second suspect is going to be Virgo. I agree. Virgo and Aquarius, they would definitely someone. All right, now it's time to see who Aries ends up putting in jail. Taurus, oh my god. So Taurus has been locked up and arrested, but who is the actual murderer? Leo. I mean, come on, Aries. Leo was literally last seen with them. Anyways, who knew about it? Scorpio knew that Leo was the murderer and didn't say a thing. They were working together. And our very last question of the night is who gets revenge for Cancer? Okay, Libra. Libra said justice will be served today, and they clocked Leo and Scorpio. And yes, love that. We have a Zodiac murder mystery on our hands. Who was murdered? Taurus. Wow, Taurus has been stabbed in the back, but who are they last seen with? Gemini. Y'all know what they say, Gemini has two faces. Anyways, who is our investigator? Aquarius. Okay, they're gonna crack this case easily. Aquarius wastes no time pointing fingers. Their first suspect is gonna be Scorpio. I agree, Scorpio is shady, but their second suspect is gonna be Capricorn. The Capricorn and Scorpio would totally someone. And finally, who does Aquarius end up arresting? Virgo gets locked up, put behind bars. Now it's time to see if Aquarius was right. Who is the actual murderer? Capricorn! Wow. Aquarius was literally so close. Anyways, who knew that Capricorn was the murderer? Gemini knew and didn't say anything? Wow. I said Gemini has those two faces. They knew about it. And our last question of the day, who gets revenge for Taurus? Libra. Libra gets revenge and gets Capricorn sent to jail. I knew it. Libra saved the day. One of the zodiac signs was just murdered. Who was it? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you may be gone, but you will never be forgotten. Who were they last seen with, though? Aries was last seen with them. Okay, let's get down to solving this case. Who is our investigator gonna be? Capricorn, okay. I don't know how Capricorn's gonna do on this, but anyways, their first suspect's gonna be Leo. Whoa. So apparently Leo has been giving shady. Okay, who's their second suspect gonna be? Cancer. So Cancer and Leo are Capricorn suspects, but who does Capricorn end up arresting? Scorpio! Now, I don't know if I trust that, but it's time to find out who the real murderer was. Virgo! Virgo killed Sagittarius. Wow, I honestly cannot believe this, but who knew about it the entire time? Gemini knew, so Gemini and Virgo were working to kill Sagittarius. And Gemini and Sagittarius are opposite signs, so it makes sense. Our last question of the day is going to be who gets revenge for Sagittarius? Aquarius! Aquarius said you're not about to get away with this, and they come and save the day. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for a Zodiac murder mystery. Who got murdered? Sagittarius! Wow, y'all, Sagittarius was just clocked, but who were they last seen with? Libra. Y'all know Libra is shady. But anyways, who is our investigator? Pisces is gonna be our investigator. They're gonna do really good at this. They have that intuition. I trust them. Pisces wastes no time. And their first suspect is gonna be Gemini. You know, Pisces ate with that. Gemini cannot be trusted. I am one, I should know. Their second suspect is Aquarius. Something about those air signs, y'all. Okay, but who does Pisces end up arresting? Libra, who was last seen with them. Okay. Wait, so was Pisces right? It's time to find out. Who was the actual murderer? Aries. Aries killed their fellow fire sign Sag. What is the tea? Anyways, who knew about it? Gemini knew about it and didn't say a thing. And our last question of the day. Who gets revenge for Sagittarius? Capricorn. The Capricorn said, this was not right. This was dark-sided. And goes and clocks Aries. And justice was served. Okay, this is what would happen if Capricorn fought all of the zodiac signs. First up is going to be Capricorn versus our bestie Aries. This is going to be an extremely competitive one. I'm actually going to go with Aries. Now we have Capricorn and their fellow earth sign Taurus, Capricorn. Now we got Capricorn and, you know, the two-faced Gemini. I'm going to go with Gemini. Now we have Capricorn and Cancer. These are two opposite signs. I'm going with Capricorn. Now we have Capricorn and Leo. Leo is usually a fierce competitor, but Capricorn wins. Now we have Capricorn and their fellow earth sign Virgo. Virgo wins. Now we have Capricorn and Libra. I'm going with Capricorn. And this is a heavy hitter. Capricorn versus Scorpio. I'm leaning more towards Scorpio. Next, we have Capricorn versus Sagittarius. Sagittarius is usually really good, but I just think Capricorn is the perfect storm for them. Capricorn wins. Next, we have Capricorn and Aquarius. Aquarius is also really good, but I'm gonna go with Capricorn. And last, but most certainly not least, Capricorn versus Pisces. I'm actually gonna go with the underdog here. Pisces wins. One of the zodiac signs has been kidnapped, stolen, taken. Who was it? Gemini! I guess someone was not a fan of Gemini and their two faces. Anyways, who were they last seen with? Sagittarius. Okay, this makes sense. So Sagittarius was last seen with them, but who is our investigator? Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius is going to knock down this case. They're gonna find who stole Gemini. Aquarius's number one suspect, who is the most suspicious, is Libra. I agree. You know, Aquarius has good intuition, so maybe they're right. Okay, who does Aquarius end up arresting and locking up at the end of the day? Capricorn. Okay, wow. Wow, so Capricorn has been hashtag put behind bars, but who is the actual kidnapper? Leo kidnapped Gemini? Oh my god. Wow, it's giving jealousy. I think Leo was jealous of Gemini. Anyways, who knew about it? Scorpio knew that Leo kidnapped Gemini and didn't say a word. You know, these two would conspire against Gemini. And our last question, who gets revenge? Who saves the day? Okay, Virgo saves Gemini. They said you're not about to hurt my bestie like that. Next question. Justice was served. Today, I'm going to be ranking the 10 nicest zodiacs. First, we have Scorpio. I love you, Scorpio, but this is going to be like a 9, okay? They can be nice, but only if you've earned it. Leo's going to be like a 4. They come off as that very bright, sunny energy, but do not cross them. Libra's honestly like a 2. They love being the peacekeeper of the friend group at all times. Aries is like a 7. Again, you have to earn their kindness. Sagittarius is gonna be a 5. Love Sagittarius. They love to make friends. Taurus is gonna actually be like a 3 when you meet them. Taurus loves to talk to new people, but they do keep their friends close. Capricorn is gonna be like a 10. They're nice if they know you, but you just gotta get to know them. Cancer is like a 6. They have a lot of sweet friends, but they're pretty in the middle. Pisces is an 8. Love them, but they're not the nicest. And Gemini number 1, oh, okay, I think I can get behind this. I mean, Gemini is like the social butterfly of the zodiac, so period. The zodiac signs are going on a road trip, and this is how I would assign the seats for this road trip. Okay, first up, our driver is going to be Virgo. Might as well call them Lightning McQueen because of how fast they're going to get us to our destination. Up here next to Virgo, we're going to have Libra. Libra is going to take in all the song suggestions, and they're going to play everyone's favorites. We love them. Right here in this middle left seat, we're going to have Mrs. Pisces. Pisces just wants to stare out the window and have a great time while still being able to be included if they want. In this middle front seat, we have Gemini. Gemini wants this extra leg room while still being in the center of attention so they can talk to people if they want. And in the front right, we have Aquarius. Aquarius is going to be listening to some music on headphones, but if they do want to talk to the front, they will. They will. In this middle row on the left, we have Scorpio. Scorpio wants to be in the action, but they want to kind of watch it. They don't necessarily want to be in the middle of it. Now, in the dead center middle, we have Leo. Pretty self-explanatory. They want to be in the middle. On the other side of Leo, we have Capricorn. Capricorn's going to feed into Leo a little bit, but they're also going to neutralize them if Leo gets a little too much. In the back left, there's going to be Cancer. Okay, Cancer's just going to sit there, staring out the window, looking at the clouds, having a great time. In the middle back, we're going to have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is going to be like, oh my god, let's talk, blah, 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 let's do this, blah, blah, blah. But they're in the back, so they can't do too much damage. But we love you, Sag. And last, but certainly not least, we have Taurus in the back right corner. Taurus is going to have a great time in this corner. They're going to be on their phones, Snapchatting, sending pics without people being in the background, just having a great time. And in the very back, right next to Taurus, is going to be Aries. Aries is going to need to look out this window. They're going to need to take a break from this chaos because they just simply cannot handle. But they're going to have a great time nonetheless. Okay, this is who would win if Pisces randomly decided, hey, I'm gonna fight all the zodiac signs. First is Pisces versus Aries. Aries is a hot-headed sign, but let me tell you this, Pisces can crack Aries. Next is Pisces versus Taurus. I'm going to stick with Pisces. Now we got Pisces versus Gemini. Gemini is going to twist Pisces' mind. Gemini. Now we have Pisces versus their fellow water sign Cancer. I'm going back to Pisces. Next we have Pisces versus Leo. I fear that Pisces just bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Leo wins. Now we have Pisces versus Virgo. Again, I'm gonna say the Virgo clocks Pisces on this one. Now we have Pisces versus Libra. I'm gonna go with Pisces on this one. Pisces has Libra wrapped around their finger, babes. Now we have Pisces and Scorpio. I'm going with Scorpio. So sorry about it. Scorpio is too good. Next is Pisces and Sagittarius. I am so sorry, babes. Sagittarius is clearing. Pisces and Capricorn. I'm actually gonna go with Pisces. And last but most certainly not least, Pisces and Aquarius. Pisces. Guys, one of the zodiac signs was just kidnapped. Who was it? Capricorn. Somebody stole Capricorn. Guys, who would do such a thing? Anyways, who was Capricorn last seen with? Gemini. Ooh, Gemini, this is giving shady. All right, who is going to be our investigator to help us save and find Capricorn? Pisces. Okay, they have great intuition. Pisces is wasting no time. Their first suspect is going to be Virgo. Okay, apparently Virgo is giving shady boots, but who is their second suspect? Cancer. Okay. So Pisces pointed fingers at Cancer and Virgo, but who did they arrest? Taurus. Whoa. So Taurus gets arrested for kidnapping the fellow Earth sign, but who was the actual kidnapper? Pisces was the kidnapper and they were the investigator? This is tea. It's time to find out who ends up finding and saving Capricorn. Aries, okay, they said I'll save the day if Pisces can't. And the last one of the day, who gets revenge for Capricorn? Aquarius clocked Pisces. They said you're not getting away with that. This is my ranking of the zodiac signs from they couldn't tell a joke if they looked in the mirror to, oh my gosh, they like invented humor. At the bottom is going to be Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus. Look, I love them so much, but sometimes when they tell a joke, it's like crickets follow. You know, it doesn't really land, you know. Next is Virgo, Aquarius, and Leo. Now, these three signs, you know, they could be funny. Okay, they could crack a joke or two, but humor is just not a part of their personality. Next is Libra, Gemini, and Pisces. Now, these three know their way around the joke. Okay, they could get an audience chuckling, but they know a time and place, if you know. Like, they don't always rely on humor 100% of the time. And in third place, the trickster of the zodiac signs is going to be Sagittarius. They cannot take anything seriously, and I love them for that. In second place is going to be Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, they built their personality off of humor, okay? Now, this may be surprising to some of y'all, but the number one, in my opinion, is Cancer, okay? They know how to crack a joke. Oh, one of the zodiac signs was just found dead. Who was it? Virgo! Girl, we're gonna have a memoriam for Mrs. Virgo, but who were they last seen with? Cancer! Okay, Cancer, we have some questions for you. Cancer, we're not even gonna lie, that's really shady. Okay, but who's our investigator? Capricorn. Okay, I think they have great intuition. Capricorn, I think they're gonna crack this case in like 3 seconds. Their first suspect is Leo. Oh, they said, Leo, you always make everything else about yourself. Why not this? So Leo is our first suspect, but Capricorn is not done. Their second suspect is gonna be Taurus. Oh, maybe Taurus was a little upset with Virgo, but who ends up getting arrested? Aries. Oh, not them getting arrested. So Aries gets hashtag locked up, but who is the actual murderer? Sagittarius. Sagittarius clocked Virgo and got away with it. So who knew about it? Libra knew about it the entire time? Why would Libra know and not say something? Anyways, who gets revenge? Pisces. Pisces gets revenge for their bestie Virgo. They said, not today. So they clocked that tea. We're back again with another Zodiac murder mystery. Who died? Capricorn, rest in peace. All right, our next question is gonna be, who was Capricorn last seen with? Aries. Okay, let's see if Aries knows something. Okay, so everybody is going crazy. Capricorn is dead. Who's our investigator? Cancer. I think Cancer's gonna eat this down. They have a great intuition. Okay, Cancer is getting straight to work. They said my first suspect is gonna be Libra. Okay. So Libra is Cancer's first suspect, but who is their second suspect gonna be? Leo. Okay. So Cancer said Libra and Leo are extremely shady, but who did they end up arresting? Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Scorpio has been locked up, okay? But who was the actual murderer? Sagittarius. It looks like Sagittarius just got away with murder, but who knew about it? Gemini knew that Sagittarius was the murderer? Whoa. And our last question of the day, who gets revenge for Capricorn? Aquarius. Aquarius clocked Sagittarius. Justice was served. Thank you. Next. Welcome back to another Zodiac sign kidnapping. It's time to find out which sign has gone missing. Pisces. Well, that was fast. Okay, but it's time to find out who is Pisces last seen with. Gemini was last seen with them before they got snatched. Okay, but let's dive right in. Who is going to help us solve this case? Scorpio is going to be the investigator. Honestly, I think they're going to do a great job. Scorpio wasted no time pointing fingers. They love to do that, so their first suspect is Virgo. You know, I agree. Virgo would definitely kidnap someone, but their second suspect is Taurus. Okay, Scorpio is suspecting 2 earth signs, but who did they end up arresting? Capricorn, another earth sign. Wow, Scorpio really does not like the earth signs today. So Capricorn has been arrested, but it's time to find out who the actual kidnapper was. Taurus! Scorpio was so close. All right, now it's time to find out who knew that Taurus was the kidnapper and did not say a thing. Sagittarius, they would. And for our last question of the day, who is our hero that saves Pisces' life? Libra, perfect. This is who would win if Sagittarius decided to fight all of the Zodiac signs. First is Sagittarius versus Aries. Both of these are fierce fire signs, but I'm going with Sag. Next is Sag versus Taurus. We might need to say a prayer for Taurus because Sag is winning. Now we have Sagittarius versus Gemini. These 2 signs are opposite signs, which is why I'm going to go with Gemini because Gemini knows how to clock Sagittarius. Next is Sag versus Cancer, going back to Sag. Now we have Sagittarius versus Leo. I'm going with Leo on this one. Leo is going to wipe. Next is Sagittarius versus Virgo. I'm going with Virgo. Virgo is going to clear. Now we have Sag versus Libra. I'm going with Sag. Sag just knows how to make Libra so upset. Next we have Sagittarius versus Scorpio. Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius versus Capricorn. Capricorn is an amazing competitor. I'm going with Sagittarius though. Next is Sag versus Aquarius. Sagittarius. And last but most certainly not least, Sagittarius versus Pisces. I'm going with the underdog, Pisces. Better believe it. Y'all already know what it is. I'm going to be ranking the Zodiac signs based off of how nice they are. Gemini is going to be like a 5. They can be really nice if they want to, but they can also be mean. Pisces is going to be like an 8. They do kind of come off very aggressive at times. Cancer is going to be like a 7. I feel that they can be very like kept to themselves. Sagittarius is like a 6. If you're their friend, they'll go up to you. Scorpio, ooh. Love you though. Virgo's like a 4. I feel like they are very good at charming people. Aquarius is like a 3, very good at charming people as well. Capricorn, oh. Sorry, I love y'all. Leo, probably like a 2. They love to talk to people. And Libra, number 1, the nicest Zodiac, hashtag Libra. They love talking to people. Anyways, I also want to say thank y'all so much for 1.6 million followers. I literally cannot believe it, and I love y'all so much. Also, comment down below any video ideas y'all have. Also, what are your Zodiac signs? Tell me. I'm a Gemini. Hey, so one of the Zodiac signs has actually just died. Let's see who it was. Virgo! Oh my gosh, guys, if you're a Virgo out there, my condolences, rest in peace. But enough about Virgo. Let's see who they were last seen with before they got chopped. Leo, okay. See, I don't know about you, but I don't trust Leo one bit. But anyways, who is our investigator? Taurus. I think they're gonna do okay. Taurus is getting straight to work. Their first suspect is going to be Scorpio. Okay, I agree. Taurus, you ate that. Scorpio is shady. But Taurus was absolutely not done there. They said their second suspect is going to be Aries. Okay, Taurus ate with this. Scorpio and Aries would definitely someone. All right, so we have our two suspects, but who does Taurus end up arresting for real? Libra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Libra gets arrested, but who is the actual murderer? Let's see this. Aquarius? So Aquarius was the actual one who clocked Virgo, but who gets revenge? Cancer. Cancer gets revenge and they save the day. Okay, wait, Cancer ate this up. Hold on. Do you think you could win a fight? Well, this is what would happen if Virgo fought all of the zodiac signs. First up, we have Virgo versus Aries. Now, love Virgo, but you don't want to see Aries when they're angry. Next, we have Virgo versus Taurus, Virgo. Next, we have Virgo versus Gemini. We're going back to Gemini, okay? Next, we have Virgo versus Cancer. Now, I love you, my bestie Cancers, but Virgo's gonna gather you. Next, we have Virgo versus Leo. Virgo. And now we have Virgo versus Libra. I'm gonna go with Libra on this one. And next, we have Virgo versus Scorpio. Again, you do not want to mess with Scorpio, okay? And now we have Virgo versus Sagittarius. We're going back to Virgo. Virgo versus Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is a heavy hitter, but I think Virgo can make them just the right type of upset to win. Now we have Virgo versus Aquarius. Virgo. And finally, we have Virgo versus Pisces. Ooh, this is a real close one. It's almost a toss-up, but let's go Virgo. Comment which sign you want to see next. Welcome back to another zodiac sign, kidnapping. It's time to find out who got kidnapped. Cancer! So Cancer has been #stolen and now they're missing. So who are they last seen with? Leo! Okay, that's a little bit shady. But anyways, who is our investigator going to be? Taurus. I don't know about y'all, but I fully believe in Taurus. Who is their first suspect going to be? Aquarius. Okay, I can agree. Aquarius would kidnap someone, not gonna lie. But Taurus was absolutely not finished there. Their second suspect was going to be Aries. Again, I could easily see Aquarius and Aries kidnapping someone. But at the end of the day, Taurus has decided to arrest, who is it? Gemini! You know they always say my girl Gemini has two faces. Anyways, who is the actual kidnapper? Scorpio? Anyways, it's time to find out who knew that Scorpio was the kidnapper and kept their lips sealed. Pisces. Both water signs teaming up to get Cancer. Another water sign out. Anyways, who saves the day? Virgo. Virgo is our hero. Yes. Today, I'm going to be sorting the zodiac signs based off of if I think they're more Elphaba or Glinda. First, we have Aries. Aries is going to easily be Elphaba. They're going to want to defy gravity. Next, we have Taurus, and that's going to be Glinda. Glinda's stubborn, Taurus is stubborn. Next, we have Gemini, and Gemini's going to have to be Miss Popular herself, Glinda. Next, we have Cancer, and on the outside, I'm like, Cancer's easily Glinda, but I'm actually going to put them with Elphaba. Now we have Leo. You know, Leo loves to be the sun, the shining star of the moment, so Glinda. Next, we have Virgo. Virgo always wants things to go their way or the highway. It's going to have to be Elphaba. And next, we have Libra. Libras always want to be the mediator and solve all of everyone's problems, so Glinda. And next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio always wants to be the dark horse, so we'll give them Elphaba. And now we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius loves to be the life of every single party, so I'll give them Glinda. Next, we have Capricorn. To be honest, if any zodiac sign was Elphaba, it'd be Capricorn. Now we have Aquarius. I'm actually going to go with Glinda. And last, but most certainly not least, Pisces, I'm gonna have to go with Elphaba. One of the zodiac signs was just shoved in the back of a van and kidnapped. Who was it? Libra. Libra, you will be missed. Now that there's only 11 signs left, who was Libra last seen with? Leo. This is shady. Alright, so Leo was last seen with Libra, but who is our investigator going to be today? Scorpio. Perfect. Scorpio is going to crack this case. They're not gonna hold anything back. Their first suspect is Pisces. But Pisces isn't the only suspect of tonight. Scorpio's second suspect is Capricorn. So we have Pisces and Capricorn on our hit list, but who does Scorpio end up arresting? Aries. I could 100% see Aries kidnapping someone, but who was the actual kidnapper? Gemini? Gemini was the actual kidnapper. Wow, but who knew about it? Virgo knew that Gemini was the kidnapper and said nothing. This is actually insane. And for our last question of the day, who is our hero that saves Libra's life? Taurus. Taurus said, you're not about to hurt my bestie. Libra comes and saves Libra and then clocks Gemini and Virgo, and justice is served. Thank you very much. One of the zodiac signs has just gotten kidnapped. Who was it? Virgo! Girl, Virgo, we miss you dearly, but who were they last seen with? Capricorn! Okay, Capricorn, tell us what happened then. Okay, so let's see who our investigator is gonna be for today. Okay, Leo! Okay, I think Leo was actually gonna eat this. Y'all know Leo eats down with their intuition sometimes, so I have some faith in them. Our first suspect is Pisces. Okay. So Pisces is our first suspect of the day. Who is our second suspect? Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay, so Leo has pointed their fingers, but who did they end up arresting? Aries gets arrested for the kidnapping of Virgo. Wow. So Aries has been locked up. Okay, but who actually kidnapped? Pisces. Leo, you were so close. Which sign knew that Pisces was the kidnapper but kept their lips locked? Scorpio! I don't know why Scorpio would be doing all that, but who ends up freeing Virgo? Libra! Libra literally frees Virgo and saves the day. Yes. This is me ranking the zodiac signs based off of how scared I would be if they were mad at me. Sagittarius is gonna be like a 7. I would probably be pretty scared, but not too much, not too much. Aquarius, like a 5. They would like verbally assault me. Libra, low-key like a 6. They can like play some mind games on you. Aries, they might just commit murder. I'm not even lying. Pisces is like an 8. They'll get really upset, but if you just don't show them attention, they'll get over it. They would clock me from behind. You have to run if a Scorpio is mad at you. Capricorn's like a 4. Capricorn would literally just result to violence. Ooh, Virgo's like a 3. They could really just ignore the crap out of you. Taurus is like a 10. They're going to be very stubborn with you, but they'll get over it. And Cancer, I agree with this. Cancer's going to be a 9 because Cancer's just going to look at you and be like, I'm upset with you, but that's about it. Anyways, how should I rank the zodiac signs next? Did you know that every zodiac sign has an opposite sign? Well, I'm about to tell you what yours is. The first two opposites are Aries and Libra. Both of these signs love to be a leader in situations, but Libra cares about who they're leading. Aries is just trying to get the job done. Next is Taurus and Scorpio. Both are very in touch with their emotions, but Taurus will keep their emotions inward and deal with it themselves, and Scorpio pushes their emotions out on everyone else. Next is Gemini and Sagittarius. Both of these signs want the attention on them, but Gemini seems to be a little bit more social butterfly, and Sagittarius will just do whatever they can to get the spotlight. Next is Cancer and Capricorn. Both of these signs deal with their own emotions in a real and true way that they don't share, but Cancer handles things more emotionally and Capricorn handles them more intellectually. Next is Leo and Aquarius. Both of these people really care about their image, but Leo cares about it to the point where they don't care about others, and Aquarius cares about it so much that they don't end up caring about themselves. And last is Virgo and Pisces. Both of these signs are backbones of their friend group. Virgo is very organized, and Pisces is the emotionally stable friend. Today, I'm going to be ranking the craziest zodiac sign. Starting off at the bottom, we have Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces. They can be crazy, but they don't start out crazy. Overall, pretty chill. Next, I'm going to put Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius. Now, these three signs can get really crazy if you really work them up, but overall, we'll put them down here. Next, I'm putting Capricorn, Aries, and Leo. Now, these three signs will go insane if things don't go their way, but like I said, they don't start out crazy, but they can definitely get crazy, and I would not recommend crossing them. Those three are going to ruin your life. In third place, I'm going to put Gemini. You know, they say they have two faces for a reason. And I can say that, I'm a Gemini myself, but Geminis can get real crazy. In second place is Aquarius. Aquarius sometimes gets really upset with people for crazy reasons. And number one, this shouldn't be a surprise, Scorpio. I love Scorpio, but come on, y'all. Y'all get real crazy sometimes. Today, I'm going to be ranking the meanest zodiac signs. Capricorn's a 3. Starting off really strong, Capricorn can hold a grudge. Gemini is going to be like a 4. They also have a little mean streak a mile wide. Sagittarius is going to be like a 6. It's very wishy-washy, but they can pop off. Cancer's like a 9. They'll probably rant about you to their best friend, though. Virgo's a 2. They hold a grudge like no other. Libra's a 10. They can get mean, but they don't usually. They're like the peacekeepers of the zodiac signs, if you understand my drift. Pisces is going to be like an 8. Okay, Pisces can pop off, but most likely they don't. Aquarius is like a 7. They can also have a mean streak, but I really don't think so, for real. Scorpio, ooh, number 1. Now, y'all, I love Scorpio, and none of this is meant to be taken too seriously, but Scorpio can go crazy sometimes. And in 5th, we have Leo. Okay, Leo is definitely like very wishy-washy. We don't really know how they stand for real, but they can really get aggressive, if you understand what I mean. This is what would happen if Taurus fought all of the zodiac signs. First up is Taurus versus Aries. This is an extremely close one. I'm actually gonna go with Taurus. Next we have Taurus versus Gemini. Gemini is cuckoo bonkers sometimes, so I'm gonna go with Gemini. Now we have Taurus versus Cancer. These are actually pretty similar signs. I'm gonna go with Taurus. Now we have Taurus versus Leo. Whew, Leo. Now we have Taurus versus Virgo. Both earth signs. Virgo is usually a crazy good competitor. I'm actually gonna go with Taurus on that. Now we have Taurus versus Libra. I think that Taurus is going to get demolished by Libra. I'm sorry. Next, we have Taurus versus Scorpio. Let me tell y'all, Scorpio is one of the worst signs to fight. They are crazy good, but Taurus is Scorpio's opposite. So Taurus is the one sign that could beat Scorpio. Now we have Taurus versus Sagittarius. Taurus versus Capricorn is going to be easy, Capricorn. Taurus versus Aquarius, though, I'm going back to Taurus. And last but not least, Taurus versus Pisces, Taurus. Okay. It's time to find out which of the zodiac signs just got murdered. Who was it? Leo. Leo is no longer with us, but who were they last seen with? Aquarius. Okay, but now it is time to find out who is our investigator going to be. Scorpio. Scorpio's gonna crack this case. I believe in them. Scorpio is wasting no time getting to work. Their first suspect is gonna be Cancer. Apparently Cancer has been throwing mega red flags, but who's our second suspect? Sagittarius. So we have our two suspects, but who does Scorpio end up arresting? Capricorn. Capricorn gets arrested, but now it's time to find out who the actual murderer was. Gemini. Gemini literally murdered Leo, but who knew about it the entire time? Virgo knew and did not say a thing. Wow. And our last question of the day is who gets revenge for Leo? Taurus. Taurus literally came to Gemini and Virgo and said, girl, you're not getting away with this, and clock that T. Taurus saves the day. Thank you, Taurus. Whoa, one of the zodiac signs was just brutally murdered. Who was it? Leo. Oh my gosh, everyone say RIP to Leo. Wow, Leo, you will be missed. But who was last seen with Leo? Taurus was with Leo before they... Wow, this is shady. Okay, let's get into cracking this case. Who is going to be our investigator? Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius has great intuition. This is amazing. I don't know about y'all, but I trust Aquarius. This is their first suspect. Cancer. Ooh. Apparently Cancer is serving shady. Who is our second suspect though? Scorpio. Both water signs. Aquarius thinks something is fishy with these water signs, but who gets arrested? Libra. Libra usually serves innocence, but who is the actual murderer? Virgo. It's giving that Virgo was very much jealous of Leo, but who knew about it? Capricorn knew that Virgo was the murderer and said, I'm not saying anything. And finally, who is going to get revenge for their best friend, Leo? Gemini. Gemini said, you're not about to hurt my best friend. Clock it. This is what would happen if Cancer fought all of the zodiac signs. Y'all know it's Cancer season. Let's get this started. First up is Cancer versus Aries. Now, y'all know Aries don't play, but Cancer plays harder, so Cancer. Next up is Cancer versus Taurus. Now, this is an extremely close one, but I'm gonna go with Cancer. Now we have Cancer versus Gemini. This is a battle for the ages. We'll go with Gemini. Now we have Cancer versus Leo. I'm still gonna go with Leo. Now we have Cancer versus Virgo. Virgo put up a really tough fight, and they're a fierce competitor, but Cancer. Now we have Cancer versus Libra. I'm gonna go with Libra on this one, because Libra can, like, twist Cancer's mind, if you know what I mean. Now we have Cancer versus Scorpio. Scorpio is such a dominant sign, but not with Cancer. Next we have Cancer versus Sagittarius. This is close, but Cancer. Now we have Cancer versus Capricorn, Cancer. And next we have Cancer versus Aquarius. I'm going with Aquarius. And last but most certainly not least, Cancer versus Pisces, Pisces. This is who would win if Aquarius fought all of the zodiac signs. First we have Aquarius versus Aries. I'm gonna go with Aquarius. First is Aquarius versus Aries. Girl, I'm going Aquarius. Now we have Aquarius versus Taurus. I'm sticking with bestie Aquarius. Now we have Aquarius versus Gemini. I'll go with Gemini. Now we have Aquarius versus Cancer. I'm going back to Aquarius. Aquarius is a tough competitor. Now we have Aquarius versus Leo. Now we have Aquarius versus Virgo. Again, this is really tough. Virgo. Next, we have Aquarius versus Libra. I'm actually gonna go with Aquarius. Now we have Aquarius versus Scorpio. I'm going back to Scorpio. Scorpio is just crazy good, okay? Now we have Aquarius versus Sagittarius. I'm going Sagittarius. Now we have Aquarius versus Capricorn. Capricorn is a fierce competitor, but I think Aquarius gets them. Aquarius. And last, but most certainly not least, Aquarius versus Pisces. Aquarius. Welcome back to another Zodiac sign murder mystery. Which sign was murdered? Capricorn. Look, if you're a Capricorn, rest in peace, babes. You will be missed. Now it's time to find out who was last seen with Capricorn before they got Pisces. Maybe Pisces knows something we don't. Anyways, who's our investigator gonna be? Scorpio. Scorpio's gonna crack this case. They have amazing intuition. Yes. Alright, Scorpio wasted no time getting to work. Their first suspect is gonna be Sagittarius. But they're not finished there. They said my second suspect is going to be Taurus. Okay. So Taurus and Sagittarius are our main suspects, but who gets arrested? Cancer. Cancer has been hashtag locked up for the murder, but who is the actual murderer? Leo is the actual murderer. Whoa. This is incredibly shady, but we're not finished. Who knew that Leo was the murderer? Virgo knew that Leo was the murderer and didn't say anything. Wow. And our last question of the day, who is our hero that gets revenge? Okay, Aquarius gets revenge for Capricorn. Yes. Welcome back to another Zodiac kidnapping where one of the signs got snatched. Who was it? Leo! Leo has gone hashtag missing, but who are they last seen with? Let's see. Cancer. I'm not gonna lie at all. Cancer is giving extremely shady, but who's the investigator? Sagittarius. Okay, I believe in them. Sagittarius wasted absolutely no time getting to work. Their first suspect is Aquarius. And their second suspect right next to Aquarius is going to be Scorpio. You see, I agree. Scorpio and Aquarius can be really shady, but who gets arrested? Virgo. So Virgo gets put behind bars, but who was the actual kidnapper? Pisces. So Pisces was the one who actually kidnapped Leo, but who knew about it? Taurus knew and didn't say anything? I did not know Taurus and Pisces were so close. And our last question of the day, who is our hero that saves Leo? Libra. Libra said, you're not about to hurt my best friend Leo, and they come and save the day, and justice is served. This is who would win if Leo fought all of the Zodiac signs. First up, we have Leo versus Aries. This is a fierce matchup. I'm actually gonna go with Aries, sorry. Now we have Taurus versus Leo. I'm gonna go back to Leo. Leo is clearing. And third, we have Leo versus Gemini. When I tell you this is the most messy matchup you could possibly have, I'm actually gonna go with Leo on this, and Gemini is upset. Now we have Leo versus Cancer. I'm gonna go with Leo. Now we have Leo versus Virgo. Virgo is here to end Leo's winning streak. Virgo. And next we have Leo versus Libra. I'm going back to Leo. Leo can just make Libra so upset. Now we have Leo versus Scorpio. Whew, Scorpio is a heavy hitter. I'm going with Scorpio. Next is Leo versus Sagittarius. Leo. Next we have Leo versus Capricorn. I'm going with Capricorn. Now we have Leo versus Aquarius. I'm gonna go with Leo. And last we have Leo versus Pisces. Leo. Okay, Leo did an amazing job. Comment which sign you want to see fight all the Zodiacs next. Do you think you're naturally funny? Well, let's see how I rank your Zodiac from unfunny to funny. At the bottom is going to be Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries. These three signs couldn't tell a joke if they looked in the mirror. I mean, they've got their own quirky sense of humor, but other than that, chop. Next is Pisces, Virgo, and Aquarius. Now, these three signs, they've got a funny bone. One singular funny bone. Next, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, and Libra. Now, these three signs, they can crack a joke or two. They can really get the crowd laughing once or twice. But they can also tell a joke sometimes and you hear literal crickets. In third is gonna be Leo. Leo loves when the attention's on them, so they've learned how to tell a good joke or two. You gotta hand it to them, okay? In second is gonna have to be Gemini. Gemini just loves being a little social butterfly, so of course they know different people's types of humor, so they can crack a joke. And number one is gonna have to be Scorpio. It's because they don't hold any limits. They will joke about any and everything, okay? Welcome back to another Zodiac murder mystery where one of the signs was murdered. Taurus was murdered, oh my gosh. Wow, Taurus has been hashtag chopped, but who were they last seen with before they got Aries? Okay. So Aries, that's really shady, I'm not even gonna lie. But who's our investigator? Virgo. Virgo has amazing intuition. They're literally gonna clock this ASAP. Virgo's first suspect of the night is easily gonna be Capricorn. But Virgo, in fact, did not stop there. Their second suspect is going to be Leo. So Leo and Capricorn are our suspects, but who does Virgo end up arresting? Pisces. So Pisces has been hashtag locked up, but who's the murderer? Scorpio is the murderer? Honestly, I can believe this. Scorpio and Taurus are opposite signs, and Scorpio just loves to have beef. Let's find out who knew about the murder but did not say a single thing. Libra. Last question of the day. Who gives revenge for Taurus and locks Scorpio up? Aquarius. Slay. This is where I would assign the zodiac signs to sit on a road trip. First up, we have Aries, and I'm going to set Aries right here in this front row on the left because if they have to be cramped up in the back, they're going to pop off. Next, we have Taurus. Taurus is actually going to prefer to be like in the back right corner. As long as they have a movie and their bestie next to them, they don't care. Next, we have Gemini. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the middle in this middle row because they're going to want to be in the middle of everyone so they can talk to everyone. Next is going to be Cancer. I'm going to put them on the window seat on the other side of the front row because they're just going to want to watch the scenery, see the view. And I'm just going to put Leo right next to Gemini because they're just going to be laughing and gossiping this whole trip. Next is Virgo. I'm going to put Virgo in this back left corner so they can just bring a pillow and go to sleep. Next is Libra. I'm going to give Libra the shotgun. They're going to be able to control all the music and they love making people happy, so this is good. They'll play everyone's music. Next, I'm going to put Sagittarius in the middle of this front row so they are kind of in the middle, but they're not like overstimulated. And in the back next to Virgo, I'm going to put Capricorn. Capricorn is going to want some space from everyone as well. Next, I'm going to put Scorpio on the other side of Gemini, so if they want someone to talk to, they have Gemini, and if they don't, they can just look out the window. In the back next to Taurus, I'm putting Aquarius. They're just going to want to pop up a movie and just disassociate. And last but most certainly not least is going to be Pisces, our driver. They are going to get us where we need to go on time. Trust and believe. This is what would happen if all the zodiac signs fought Libra. I don't know what they did, but apparently they did something. First up is Aries versus Libra. These two are opposite signs bound for a heavy clash. I'm going with Libra. Now we have Libra and Taurus. This is really close. I'm going with Taurus. Now we have Libra versus Gemini. Look, Libra is an amazing competitor, but Gemini does not hold back at all. Gemini. Now we have Libra versus Cancer. I'm going back to Libra. Now we have Libra versus Leo. Leo's ego is going to get damaged by this one, but Libra. Now we have Libra versus Virgo. This is an insane matchup. Virgo. Now we have Libra versus Scorpio. Scorpio is not someone you want to play with at all. They are scary fierce. I'm going to go with Libra though. Next we have Libra versus Sagittarius. Libra. Next we have Libra versus Capricorn. These two are very similar signs. I'm actually going to go with Capricorn. Now we have Libra versus Aquarius. I love you, Aquarius. Libra. And last but not least, Libra versus Pisces. Pisces. It's time to find out which zodiac sign just got kidnapped. Okay, who was it? Gemini, no! I am a fellow Gemini myself, so this is just heartbreaking. But who were they last seen with? Capricorn, okay. So Capricorn was last seen with Gemini. This is kind of shady, but who's our investigator? Pisces! Okay, I believe in Pisces. Guys, Pisces has got this locked down. Okay, their first suspect is Taurus. They think Taurus kidnapped Gemini. But Pisces was not finished there. Their second suspect is going to be Virgo. So Taurus and Virgo are apparently giving real shady, but who gets arrested? Cancer gets arrested, okay. It's time to find out. Was Pisces right? Who was the actual kidnapper? Sagittarius. You know, this makes sense because Sagittarius and Gemini are opposite signs, but who knew about it? Scorpio knew that Sagittarius was the kidnapper and kept their lips sealed. And our last question of the day, who is our hero? Who saves Gemini? Leo saves Gemini! Leo and Gemini are the best duo for real. Love them. Welcome back to another zodiac sign murder mystery. It's time to figure out who got the chop. Virgo! So Virgo has been murdered, but who were they last seen with? Taurus, okay. That's not shady at all. Anyways, who's our investigator gonna be? Aquarius. I think they're gonna do an amazing job at this. Aquarius's first suspect is gonna be, who's it gonna be? Gemini! Okay, I'm kind of surprised. Y'all know what they say about Gemini. They say they have two faces. Anyways, who's suspect number 2? Sagittarius. Alright, so we have Gemini and Sag as the suspects, but who does Aquarius end up arresting? Cancer! Oh! Apparently Aquarius knows something we don't, but who is the actual murderer? Taurus, who Virgo was last seen with. Aquarius, how did you miss this? Anyways, who knew about it? Leo knew that Taurus was the murderer and kept their lips sealed. This is shit. And our last question of the day is who gets revenge for Virgo? Capricorn, okay. Welcome back to Zodiac Signs on Big Brother, where each week one Zodiac sign is getting the chop and kicked out of the Big Brother house. Who's going home tonight? Or who's gonna stick around and win the whole entire thing? Let's find out. This filter is gonna decide who wins our first head of household competition. Aries, okay. And after a long deliberation, Aries has decided to nominate Taurus and Capricorn, both earth signs. Wow. But Aries said the reasoning is because they're the least compatible with them. Now it's time to see who wins the power of veto. Okay, Aquarius. This means that Aquarius has the choice to save either Taurus or Capricorn, or they could choose not to save either of them. All right, we have a decision. Aquarius has decided to save Taurus from eviction. So this means Aries had to nominate another sign. And they said, hey, I'm not compatible with Cancer at all. Me and her, we have beef. So our final nominees are Cancer and Capricorn. All right, now the rest of the remaining Zodiacs have to vote for who they want to be evicted, Cancer or Capricorn. And the votes are in. This is how all the Zodiacs voted. Taurus voted for Cancer. Gemini voted for Capricorn. Leo voted for Capricorn. Virgo voted for Cancer. It's 2-2. Libra voted for Capricorn. Scorpio voted for Capricorn. Sagittarius voted for Cancer. Aquarius voted for Cancer. It is 4-4. And the deciding vote for who goes home, Pisces voted for Capricorn. Wow, I am so sorry, Capricorn, but you have just been evicted from the Big Brother house. Goodbye, babes. Wow, so Capricorn has packed their bags and left. Stay tuned to see who gets kicked next time on Big Brother Zodiac Edition. And is Capricorn's game really over, or could they come back some way? Hey team, today I'm going to be ranking the Zodiac signs based off of how likely they would be to fight a bear in the woods and, survive. First we got Virgo. Virgo's going to be like a 3, okay? Honestly, Virgo fighting a bear, help the bear, okay? Next we have Taurus. Ooh, 9. I love a Taurus, but they would definitely start screaming or doing something crazy. Next we have Libra. Probably like a 7. I think Libra thinks they could tame a bear and they just simply cannot, okay? Next we have Capricorn. Capricorn's going to be like a 4. Capricorn would have that bear in the chokehold, okay? They would somehow find a way. Next, we have Pisces. Pisces is going to be like a 8. Pisces is either clearing that bear in 1 second or completely dying in the first second. There's no in between. Next, we have Leo. Leo's going to be like a 10. Leo's one wish out of this whole thing is that Netflix makes this like a special about them. So, yeah. So Sagittarius is going to be like a 6. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so I definitely would not play with them, but I don't necessarily think they would kill a bear either. Aquarius, 11. Don't get me wrong, Aquarius are extremely smart, but they're not about to fight a bear. Gemini, probably like a 5. Gemini would make an interesting fight for about 30 seconds, and then they would do something stupid and die. Scorpio, probably a 1. Scorpio would try to like twist the bear's mind or something. Aries, probably a 2. Yes, I could definitely see Aries clocking a bear, okay? And in 12th place, we have Cancer, okay? Love you, babes, but that bear, it's gonna have itself a tasty treat. Today, I'm going to be ranking the Zodiac signs based off of how much I would recommend that you fall in love with them. Taurus is like a 4. They are extremely loyal, but they can get extremely stubborn, so just don't make them mad. Pisces is like a 5, okay? They're going to meld with your personality and really try to care for you as long as you care for them. Aries is a 7. Just don't make them mad. Just listen to what they say. Trust. Scorpio, ooh, this is going to be right in the middle, a 6, okay? Because Scorpio is a great sign of love, but do not cross them because it'll be the worst breakup you've ever had. Leo's going to be a 3. If you give them the attention that they crave, perfect, they're going to give it to you, but just be prepared. Gemini, ooh, it's either a 2 or 8, 2 or 8. It's going to be an 8. Gemini, they're known as two-faced. I'm a Gemini myself. They can be known to be a little crazy sometimes. Next, we have Aquarius. Aquarius is going to be a 9. They're going to be obsessed with you, either in a cute way or a crazy way. There's nowhere in between. Number 10, we have Capricorn. Capricorn has crazy high expectations. Honestly, good for them. Good for them, but you're never going to meet their expectations. Sagittarius is a 2 because they love to be in love, but let's just hope they stay in love with you and only you. And number 1, I agree, is gonna have to be Virgo. Virgo is extremely hygienic, they plan things out, and they'll care for you, and they love planning little dates. So, yeah, I agree with this. Do you?